Welcome to Bali, Indonesia. There'll be several detailed videos of my adventures on this glorious island, but first and foremost, I'm going to give you some useful tips on your upcoming adventure here. Number 1, Bali is big. This island is 2,232 square miles. There's a lot to see and do here, and when I mean a lot, I mean a lot. There's something for everyone here. Looking for a family-friendly resort to take the kids to? Check. Are you single and traveling alone and want to party? Check. Are you a recovering addict, no judgment by the way, and want to spend your time at a beautiful meditation retreat? Check. My point is there's truly something for everyone. To give you a sense, a friend of mine sent me their Google Maps favorite locations, all the places they visited on the island. In the 2 weeks I was there, the locations I visited overlapped with one of their choices. One. There's so much to do, it's overwhelming. By the way, I recommend no less than 2 weeks on the island. It's on the far side of the world. If you're going to go all the way over there, 2 weeks minimum. Now, if you can only do a week, that's totally fine. But in that week, only focus on a few things you really, really want to see. Don't expect to do everything. You'll overextend yourself. Number 2, always have cash on you. Cash, cash, cash. Some places like hotels or restaurants will accept your card, but most places only cash. I recommend having about 3 million rupiah on you per day. That sounds like a ton, but the American dollar goes very far in Indonesia, so that's the equivalent of like 120 US dollars. Also, the people of Bali, Indonesia are incredibly polite, incredibly kind. Just be aware that if you're in certain areas, there'll be some aggressive just aggressive salesmanship to try to get you to buy stuff. Be polite. Always be polite. Remember, this is not your country. Be nice and just politely turn people down if you don't want to buy 12 million things, unlike me when I got trapped.
102%. 102.
I gotta stop. Sorry, guys.
Why not? Okay, 100 for me. 100, okay. 100. Good luck, Allah. It's 100.
No.
Okay, only 2.
I gotta get back. Sorry.
You gotta understand that for many of these people, selling these items is truly their livelihood and, no joke, could feed their entire family for a week. You can even negotiate price if you want, but just a little bit. Don't be a jerk. Be kind, purchase a few mementos, and then you can politely be on your way. Number 3, renting a motorbike, aka a moped. This was my method of travel. I rented a beefed up big moped. I could literally travel like 50 to 70 miles an hour on it for the equivalent of 15 US dollars per day. This is the way to travel in Bali. Don't rent a car, you'll be sitting in endless traffic. Rent the moped and you can weave around every single vehicle and have complete autonomous freedom. A word of caution, however, the driving here is intense. Only rent a moped if you are extremely comfortable riding one. Do not make your trip to Bali your first time on a motorbike. It is intermediate driving, and there's no getting around this fact. It truly can be dangerous. Me, I've been riding for years, so I felt right at home. Use your judgment, enjoy the variety on this island, and for God's sakes, wear a helmet. From the urban areas in the south like Nusa Dua and Denpasar to the stunningly gorgeous rural northeast of the island where Mount Batur is, the variety of landscapes and environments here are truly stunning and beyond belief. Not every beach is created equal. There are some beaches with rocky reefs making it impossible for swimming, and there are other beaches like Seminyak Beach that are ideal for swimming and lounging in the sun all day long like a beached whale. Number 4, a few more things. If you stay in Bali for 30 days or less, you can get a visa upon arrival, meaning you arrive, and as long as it's 30 days or less, you can get a visa right there at the airport. You don't have to apply in advance, nothing like that. As long as you have a passport, you're good. When it comes to prices for accommodation, it's across the map. If you want to stay at a cheap, beautiful hostel in the mountains, you can do that. If you want to stay at a beautiful Holiday Inn resort on the beach, you can do that. Know that that will be equivalent to the prices in the US. There really won't be a difference there. I stayed at an amazing hotel called the Nest Hotel in Nusa Dua. An incredible price. Literally, it was around between $900 and $1,000 for 2 weeks. Now, granted, there was some construction happening at the building, so prices are subject to change, but it's an amazing hotel, and I recommend it. I used it as a hub to launch my entire adventure in Bali from. It's amazing. Nest Hotel in Nusa Dua, highly recommend. I'll talk more about it in the next episode. Anyway, that's about it for now. Incredible variety on the island. I got to run. I'm actually recording this voiceover from Martha's Vineyard. I'm not on Bali. This is recorded a few weeks later. I got to go meet a friend for dinner. But very briefly, in addition to Walks of World, these travel adventures, I also have a podcast that I'm a co-host on called Back to the Frame Rate, in which we review several films on a weekly basis and topical films, and we also do some retrospectives as well. So check out that podcast, download it, listen to it. It's available at all podcasty locations everywhere, and consider subscribing to my YouTube channel for more adventure and thrilling excitement. The question is not why. It's why the hell not?
Relax. Okay. Yeah. Hold this one.
Hold it?
Yeah. Hold it.
Okay, you sure?
Yeah, sure.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
Well, I have a python on me. Good times. Hungry? Wow, this guy. Oh, he's moving. He's moving.